All right, doing it slightly differently. I'm holding the microphone instead of trying to do a boom mic setup. I'm very happy to once again be able to speak with Jack Hawksworth, still racing the Lexus with Vasser Sullivan. You've been in that car a while now. You're starting to get used to the new downtown Detroit city circuit. How is everything developing?
Yeah, I mean, this is third year here with this car at this track, so it's definitely a different kind of track. So tight, so twisty. It's so different, really, to anything else we race on. So that makes it fun. It makes it a challenge, and yeah, it's unique. So you gotta. It's not easy, and we like that because it's something different.
It's definitely different, and you've offered some interesting insight to me in the past of how aggressive some of the straights are. You build up speed, but then every corner ultimately is a tight corner. So you have to tune for that, and then you have a lot of bumps to deal with.
Correct. Yeah, everything is very stop-start at this track. I mean, like you're basically blasting down a long straight, stop the car, turn it, and then go, and you're down another straight. So it's all the corners feel similar. There's a lot of bumps. Everything's first gear, basically. We really every single corner track's first gear, so that's unusual for us. We never use first gear anywhere else really but this track. Right. So yeah, super unique.
Your first gear transmission guy is so happy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a good job. We have a reliable transmission.
So you've been in this car and with this team for a while now, and it's been interesting to see the cars around you changing. So I'm curious from your perspective what it's like having these new Mustangs out. I know the Corvettes have been around for a while, but just a lot of new different GT3 cars coming as you stay in the same car. What's that been like?
Yeah, I mean, it's been interesting. Obviously, there's pros and cons to having a car that's been around a lot. The pros are we know it inside out, so we have a book this size full of data from each track that we go to, and we kind of always have a fix for a problem. The downside is the newer cars have maybe slightly newer technology, slightly some advantages there, which perhaps we don't have. So it's been interesting racing against all these different manufacturers, and like I say, all these different models. I think Porsche have had 3 or 4 models in the time that we've been racing RCF. So yeah, it's kind of wild, but it's been fun, and we've been successful, so that's important.
Well, that's what I was getting at next. It seems like the car has been consistent and still at least towards the front. Do you feel like there's an advantage to having the car so well sorted, as you're kind of hinting at?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we know the car so well, so in terms of reliability, we should be pretty well buttoned up. In terms of coming to any track, and if the car's understeering, if the car's oversteering, we have a collection of changes that we know they're going to affect the car in that way, so we should be able to hone in on the right setup at most of these tracks, maybe a bit quicker than, let's say, a manufacturer who's come out with a new model and they don't have as much data there. So that's the advantage of having an older car, is you just have so much experience to call upon, really.
Well, and you also have engineers that know you so well and know your driving style and know your interests and your sensitivities to maybe the different temperatures or starting positions or those kinds of things. The team cohesion seems like it would be about as strong as you could get in the paddock these days.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the team now, we've been together for a long, long time. So in terms of the people and knowing each other and bringing good people in and making them work together in the right way, like that's very positive, yeah. So that's a big advantage.
So what do you think, first gear corners, your first gear guy's really happy, probably have good brakes, I would imagine. Do you feel like the Lexus is going to be strong here?
I think we can definitely be competitive. Yeah, we've been good in the past. We finished second in 2024. We were fourth last year, and we should have probably finished a bit higher pace-wise.
Well, just to briefly interrupt, fourth, you started pretty well back last year, I believe.
Started last because of infringement in qualifying. So yeah, we started right at the back and came through to fourth. And so yeah, we've been pretty good here. Do I think we're the fastest? Probably not, but definitely in the mix for top 3 or 4.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Jack, it's always a pleasure speaking with you. Always appreciate hearing your insights. And, the now familiar Lexus Vasser Sullivan team.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.